Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 58 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, probably for this episode and maybe another episode or two after that, I'm going to be putting a lot of attention into Chocobo Breeding, which I was not looking forward to because it's a very lengthy quest and it's also a very expensive one. Basically, we're going to return to the Chocobo Sage because what you need to do is, well, I think you got to do it to this guy. You gotta buy some Silcus greens. It would be a good idea to get some because you'll be needing them for building up your chocobos later. Which, unfortunately, these are like 5,000 each. I think you would need at least 10 per chocobo. So we're gonna, like, load up, which is very disappointing to say the very least. In fact, I don't have enough to buy all the stables in the game. Actually, let's see what I can do. I might be able to sell off some old equipment. Obviously sell items, not materia, unless you want to be absolutely crazy. Maybe the nail bat do I want to sell? Okay, let's see. Kaiser Knuckle or Diamond Knuckle? I think we'll get rid of the Diamond Knuckle then. The gold barrette. Okay, diamond pin I want to get rid of. I guess we can get rid of a lot of Eris's stuff because she's not going to be wearing it anymore. I mean, she has the opposite handicap of being dead. Yeah, I went there. Okay, shotgun is worse than the lariat, so we can get rid of that easily. Diamond bangles we don't need a lot of because we got crystal bangles to deal with now. I'm pretty sure I can sell a lot more stuff, but I'm not gonna fret it too much. If anything, I'm just better off grinding for money. So, what we gotta do is I'm gonna head back to the Chocobo stables and buy as many stables, or pens, as possible. And then probably buy some other greens so I can start catching Chocobos that I'm gonna be using for racing and or breeding. Actually, I should say and breeding, because I gotta do both. I think I buy the stables from him? Yeah, I think I'll buy. I don't think it really matters what greens you get. Just the better ones give you more time. Of course, mimic greens are obviously the best ones. Don't know if I really want to go that route because I don't have a lot of money. Said stuff. Wow, that's amazing! Let me take some notes! Which, that doesn't really do much for ya. So yeah, whenever you catch a chocobo, it goes in there. So I think we gotta buy him from this guy. $10,000 gill, yeah, I'll rent it. Okay, so what we need to do, we gotta start actually catching chocobos. So whatever leftover money I have, I think I'll just buy some greens. It doesn't really matter what greens you have, just as long as you have like 10 Silcus greens per chocobo, because you'll be needing them to build up stats anyway. But I think mimic greens are obviously the best ones. So I'll buy 4 more. Also, I can use that to learn level... not level 4 suicide. Choco Buckle on my 4th enemy skill materia, which I'll deal with later. So the best place to start in this lengthy side quest, which I am absolutely regretting immediately. You know, I'd be better off just ignoring that, but hey, I could probably get a lot of complaints saying, oh, you should have done the side quest, you'd be getting a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I know. So, the best place to start is right here. Did I get the equipment done up right? I think I did. Here, let's put the crystal bangle on Cloud. There's no ribbons for Cloud, so I'm gonna have to, like, change the equipment later. Nothing for Tifa either. Wow, this is ridiculous. We'll just start with that for now. Adamant Bangle is obviously not a good idea. No growth on that materia, so that's out of the question. I guess we'll go with Fire Armlet for now. The Crystal Glove is obviously better. And for you, you get Crystal Comb. Yeah, we'll go with Crystal Comb. Even though your attack percentage goes down a little bit, that's not going to hurt you that much. Man, I really need to put in a lot more work keeping everybody updated, because this is kind of sad. So, unfortunately, because of, you know, my ineptitude, you're going to have to watch all this. I know, I'm not proud of it either. You can take this stuff off. Oh yeah, I got a shit ton of material left on you guys, too. I was better off, you know, just sticking with one of these party members rather than just go through all that effort. All things considered, but at the end of the day, it's probably not going to matter too much. Yeah, I think we'll go with Ultima. Should definitely put on some enemy skill materia. Yeah, one of the top ones will do. Sense would be good. Definitely go with Chocobo Lure. Don't really see the difference on, like, what one you put on. So we'll just put on this one. I can probably level up the other one later. I don't want counter, because I know what's going to happen. Then I'll end up hitting the Chocobo by accident. HP and MP Plus is pretty good, I suppose. Then I can just crack on whatever I want now. We'll go with Fire All and be like all Donald Trump and shit. Elemental and Earth? Whatever. No skin off my scrotum. Added Cut and Lightning. It's too bad there isn't like an optimal option. That would be pretty cool. So you might want to skip ahead like a few minutes or something, because this is going to get a little lengthy. We'll put the other Chocobo Lure on you just to level it up. Magic Plus can go on you as well. Do I have 2 long ranges? No, I don't. I'll just put that on. We'll make Morph a little bit better. Throw will be on there. And a bunch of all materia for no reason whatsoever. Like, most of these are just trash setups, and then later on, once we actually continue the game, we'll start coming up with better stuff. This is only just to, like, get some extra levels on it. Well, the enemy skill is obviously not going to level up at all. Here, Red 13, you can pretty much be a meat shield. Bahamut, Alexander. We'll just play a shit ton of summons, it doesn't really matter. They do need a little bit of love. I think the best thing for me to do is save, because I did do a little bit. So this is the spot where we want to, like, try to catch a Chocobo. And we'll try to catch, like, a few at once to see what the best one is. And then we'll just work it all out later. I think here what you want to look for is a male great Chocobo. Oh, you can find harpies here! Okay, well this would be a good time to learn Aqualung on the other materia, but I'm not going to deal with that yet. Where are my greens to? Giselle greens, I suppose. We should be strong enough to destroy that harpy. Hopefully. I mean, probably like 2 hits. Nope, it's 1. Okay, now what exactly do you do with this thing? Can it just go in the airship or something? Now for the Chocobo. Yeah, okay, that's what you gotta do. We'll send it to the stables, and then we'll try catch another one. Okay, this is like the exact same setup, so it's probably gonna be the exact level as the other one. I really gotta store my items a little bit better. So I wouldn't be surprised if these two have the exact same stats. At least I'm making a little bit of my money back. What I really should do is probably grind for some extra money so I can buy all the stables. So I think you can have up to 6 Chocobos that way. Or is it more than that? Like, maybe you start with 2, and then you can invest to get a few more. Okay, I'm kind of disappointed we gotta fight these jabronis, but life goes on. It's probably been a while. I don't know if you can actually shop for, like, more weapons in Mediel anymore. I think Mediel is all gone. So I would have liked to buy that weapon for Cloud now. So whatever, like, crystal equipment that I could not afford is probably gonna be gone. Maybe. I never checked. I don't really care to check yet. I'll do that later in my own time. I got other things to do in my life, you know? Like, I gotta eventually pick up Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. Like, so I'm recording this on the 22nd of January. Also, why am I not finding any Chocobos? I'm stinging on the trails the whole time. You know, I'm not even gonna fight that Basculin ripoff over there. Yeah, I know, I haven't played any, like, generations of Pokemon for YouTube past Gen 3. It's just that, you know, like, unless I had my own 3DS capture card or DS capture card, I'm not gonna bother with, like, Platinum. Even though I can just borrow the capture card from Bred. I mean, he would have allowed me to, if I wanted. Also, where are my Mimicrines to? Oh, they're down here. That's a bit of an odd sorting right there. I'll probably try to learn Aqualung on the 4th enemy skill materia on my own time. Send it back to the stables. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, look right now to see if I actually got what I'm looking for. You know, they're gonna be at, like, pretty much the same rating, because they're the exact same pairings, like the same enemies I'm fighting. Huh, there's a little douchebag over there. And by little, I mean big. Alright, let's take a look at them. So if you want to know what they look like, well, you just talk to this guy. Oh, no, that's not what we gotta do. I think it's moving Chocobos? Which one are you gonna put in the Chocobo stable? Use the directional button left or right and okay. Okay. This is a pretty average Chocobo. Pretty average. I don't like it. I'm gonna let that one go. This is a pretty average Chocobo, same as the other one. I'm gonna let that one go too. Like, I don't want average, it's gotta be great. So, they're all the same. None of those Chocobos were any good. So, we're just gonna have to, like, release them and just go find some more. So, why don't you just give me a few minutes and I'm gonna catch some Chocobos and then we'll go take a look at them. Okay, several minutes later, I decided to go and grind for some gill. Now, I bought all the stables off camera, so I don't need to buy any more. Where did I go to grind for all this money? Well, you go to the Mediel continent and just stay around the beach area. There's only one type of enemy you will fight, and that's the, sea worm, I think it's called. It has 1800 HP, and it's weak against ice and poison. Also, I decided to get the crystal sword for Cloud off-screen as well, and I'll show you that you can still buy items despite Mediel being, well, a livestream crater. Or a livestream pool, if you want to be that specific. That's some nice damage, by the way. And I put Ice Elemental on Red 13's weapon, so that's why it did so many damage on a crit. So you get a decent amount of experience, like 1300 experience, 200 AP, and 5000 gil per fight. So, we'll just head over to Mediel now. There is an item shop over here, but the wares are pretty terrible. Well, given, you know, their store got destroyed. All you gotta do is just go over here. And talk to this missus over here. You get the shop. So what items do you have? Okay, this is where you get the high quality items from this missus over here. And then you can just talk to her again, like if you want materia or if you want weapons. So this is where I got the crystal sword. Yeah, you can pretty much just get all those weapons. I think I got them all, oh, except for Kate Sid's crystal megaphone. I'll deal with that later, but for now, maybe I want to... Oh, I don't think I want to bother with that. Maybe I'll get another crystal bangle. Would that be a good idea? I think it would be a good idea. And there's the doctor and the nurse. You probably don't remember, but you know that girl that watched over you for so long when you were sick? You better be good to her. If you don't, you'll be sorry. Believe me. Is that a threat? Well, anyhow, hey, you all look terrible. Why don't you rest up for a while? Okay, so basically the nurse, even though she seemed a bit intimidating, serves as a free in. Which isn't bad. It's just a little out of the way, all things considered, and you have to listen to the damn Chocobo music. But it's not too bad. Might as well take advantage of it. Given that it's free. Okay, so obviously I still gotta do a fair amount of fighting, and I'll definitely be trying to catch some Chocobos off screen, and then we'll go over them, see which one is good enough for racing. So this will take another several minutes, maybe an hour, give or take. Okay, literally several hours later, I managed to find some more Chocobos. I not only looked in around the, what's it called, the Gold Saucer area, but I found some Chocobo tracks around the Medial area. Needless to say, it's given me the opportunity to get lots of money and, well, AP for my materia. One thing I did find out is that you can only have, like, 4 of these in, like, the fence area at a time. And if you catch a 5th one, the first one will be automatically removed. Also, I did manage to find one, I think, around the Gold Saucer area, which is a rare Great Chocobo. So this one's only Class C, but you can upgrade it later on just by giving it more races. I named it like Femme Great because it's a female Great Chocobo. Yeah, I'm pretty lazy with my names. Alright, so let's see. Let's start moving some of these 4 Chocobos. Hopefully any of them are also great. This one's not bad. That would mean it's a fair Chocobo, which I don't want. This one's also fair. These are the ones I found in Medial, by the way. Oh, this is a great Chocobo! I definitely want to keep this one. Oh, it's another female. Okay, the thing is you can actually do is you can actually soft reset your game. I'm trying to remember, like, what buttons you gotta press. I think it's like, whole bunch of buttons together. Like, it's pretty awkward how you got set up. Like, I gotta do, like, all the shoulder buttons, all selected start, and, like, there you go. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna have to bail out of this game for a while. Otherwise, you know, I just have to, like, close it down and stuff, and then just gotta reopen it, and I just gotta, like, do some, like, RNG stuff, like, fight some battles, like, change the gender, which is very weird. So, yeah, why don't you just give me, like, a couple minutes. Hopefully, I'll meet you back here when I get a male one. Okay, a bunch of grinding later, we found ourselves a male Chocobo in the Medial area. So that's our female great one, and that's our male great one. So basically what we gotta do is now we gotta race them. Best thing for us to do before we race them is start feeding them a bunch of Silka Screens. Silka Screens are the best because they boost all stats. Which Chocobo are you gonna feed it to? Well, first we'll feed it to the female one, and you gotta feed it like 10. Anything above that is a waste. Speed plus, stamina plus, intelligence plus. They're getting along better. Good. Unfortunately, I gotta go through the menu again for the male one. So don't bother with any other greens because they won't boost all stats. Unfortunately, Silka Screens are like 5,000 gil each, so to get 10... you'd have to spend like 50,000 gil. So, have fun with that. There you go. Okay, they should be in racing form. Hopefully. Let's see. We don't want to ride the Chocobos. I guess we can just, like, put them in for the race or something. Which one are you gonna take? I don't want to take any of them, actually. I wanted to get them to a race. Excuse me. That's what I get for having coffee in the morning. I wonder if just to get them to race, you just have to go straight to the gold saucer, and they will be available. I don't know how this is going to work. I guess we'll find out soon enough. So let's just head for gold saucer right now. Of course, the only way to get there is through coral, and then you can get to the gold saucer that way. Which is right here. Let me move my mouse pointer. You guys can't see it, but I can. Oh, right, I was supposed to stay down, alright. Because it's been a while since I've been to Gold Saucer. I'm gonna use all my life savings before Meteor hits. Good for you. What if Meteor doesn't hit? What are you gonna do then? That is a good question. You'll be broke as hell and have nothing to show for it. If the world is saved. Alright, let's go. Hang on a second, I'm just gonna send this message, and there we go, we're good. Okay, good thing I still have that gold ticket, so I don't have to keep paying each time. I think it's Chocobo Square you gotta go. And then you just go up here. Hopefully my Chocobos will actually be available. That would suck if they're not. Explain it to me. The natural scenery, you know, you picked for the second year. Oh, okay, that's just the bet on a Chocobo. No, I want to race. Hey, long time no see. How have you been? There's a lot going on in the world outside. Yeah, you'd have no idea. It's a little lonely around here, but you can't keep a jockey from doing what he loves. How about it? You want to ride again? You have your own Chocobo, right? Yeah, I got like 2. Which one? Okay, so you can just pick out of them right now. I'll register the C-rank Chocobo. Yeah, let's do it. Go with the short course. Yeah, but jockeys can't buy tickets. If you win, you'll get an item ticket, so try it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, first place will probably get you a Hyper Potion, second place Hyper, 3 of Fire Fang. Okay, I just press start there to get into that. Okay, let's go. Okay, I guess hold circle to dash. I'm trying to remember how it is you do it. I should probably go back into the controls just to be safe. I stay in manual operation, I suppose. So far I'm doing really well. That's why you picked a short course, so that you don't have to be racing for too long. I believe the best thing for you to do is just race them like several times. Like it's maybe 4 wins between the 2 of them that you want to breed later on. Rather than just like 4 for each one. If you can get them to like S-Class, you're good to go. Okay, Chocobo's starting to lose a little bit of momentum, unfortunately. And try to slow it down so I can, like, try to preserve its stamina. But I'm, like, way ahead, which is good. Okay, you gotta, like, slow it down a little bit. You're on the verge of lapping people. I win! Yeah! I gotta go back into the controls to refresh myself, because it's been a while since I raced. Am I just gonna keep hopping around till everyone finishes? We'll be here all day. At this rate, I can keep switching my controls. Hey, thanks for bumping me, asshole. Oh, I got, like, item 1. I won! Cloud, why are you so excited? I want the GP, please. I think I'd rather that over the item, for sure. Yeah, I know I'm first. tell me how to ride again. First, select to choose either auto or manual. This lets you control the chocobo itself or let it run on its own. Blah blah blah. Then you're stuck. Once the chocobo's out of the melon, you should be able to handle him. Okay, it's just like a press square to speed up and X to slow down. Okay, I gotcha. And press circle to get a boost of speed. Alright, I'm gonna get it now. I'm gonna keep my female grade 1. Stay on the short course, I'll do that again. I'll probably do a lot of this off-screen so you don't have to watch it all. High potion, tranquilizer, or Phoenix down. Screw that. Get it a good boost of speed, I suppose. Okay, looks like the course is a little bit different. I don't know if it... Yeah, it might be exactly the same. Yeah, it is exactly the same. Here, get a bit of a speed boost there. Looks like I'm well ahead, so I probably don't need to burn my stamina out so much. So we'll just slow it down a bit. Okay, we gotta start speeding up again. If I can give myself like a very good head start, then we can start slowing down. That would pretty much be the best thing for us right now. So yeah, you gotta do this like several times. And then once we get further down the breeding cycle, to like get that gold chocobo, which is gonna be very important to like getting all the good stuff in the game, you gotta breed a hell of a lot more, and you also gotta win a hell of a lot more. Which is gonna be so frustrating. So this will probably take like a very long time that I'm gonna try to break down into the nitty gritty, so that you don't have to watch every single bit of it. Because you guys will eventually find this boring. It's too bad I can't just press any buttons to like skip ahead to like claim my prize. Like that would be so good right now. Personally, I don't know why anyone would just pick the items. Like, I would just rather go for the one on the far right did not do too well. Oh, a high potion. Fantastic. But I still want the GP. Alright, so this will probably take another little while, so why don't you just give me several more minutes and I'll get my races done. Okay, several races later I got my chocobos to A rank, and for some reason I can't seem to win any race in the A class. Apparently I'm supposed to hold like R1 and some other button, but oh well, I'll deal with that later. As far as I'm concerned, you don't really need to go above A rank, even though it might help. Alright, so my 2 chocobos, now I just need to breed them. If you got them in like a high class like A or S, they have a great chance of getting you a special chocobo. So in order for you to mate them, you have to like get a carob nut. And you get those from stealing from a Vlacaratos over at the Bone Village Forest or in the grassy area in the Ice Continent. Which nut are you gonna give them? Huh? Well, this male one's gonna give them these nuts, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we're gonna let them breed. Make sure they get a carob nut because that really helps them. So, basically what you gotta do is you gotta fight several battles. I got myself a new chocobo! Okay, I think this is a blue one. It looks kind of blue to me. Blue femme. Alright. This will help me identify you easily. I could have said like blue femme, I guess. So the blue chocobo is actually good for something. I think it allows you to cross rivers. So that's actually pretty neat. I think it crosses like all bodies of water. I'm not 100% sure. But it cannot cross mountains. Alright, so what we need to do is we gotta try to get another chocobo. This one being green. So you gotta do that. And then you just gotta give him another carob nut and hope to God that you can get a really good one. I'm only going to use like one save file this time, just in case. So, in order for them to breed, you gotta wait like several battles. So just give me another moment and I'll meet you there. Okay, several minutes later, I decided to have like, I think 10 more battles to make sure that this was done. That way my chocobos will be allowed to breed again. Because you can't like breed them too fast. That would be pretty dangerous, don't you think? Which two chocobos are you gonna mate? Well, obviously the two same ones. Now keep in mind that I want to make sure that I got a blue female right there. It doesn't have to be blue female. But now I need a green male. Because those two I'm going to breed together anyway over time. So if it's not a green male, then obviously I'm just going to like quit the save file and then just do more battles. And then probably just try to fix the RNG in my favor. It's not always going to work, but if it does, that'd be amazing. If I get it on the first try. It's another female. No, this one's a male. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. I guess you could set it up so that you can have like two males and get a green one of any gender. It doesn't matter. I don't know if that'll work, and I'll probably just release the one that's left over. So we'll try that. Now I gotta try to like get them to mate again. Blue male. Alright. Blue MLE. Gotcha. So whatever green one I get next, I'll just release the one of the same gender. That'll probably work. So, not exactly the best way to go about it, but it's better than just resetting all the time until you get like a green one. And it might be the wrong gender as well. Okay, so before I call it an episode, I did get Tifa's Meteor Strike limit break, which is her second level 3. So with that, I should be able to use the Final Heaven now. There, now you got your achievement for it, of course. So with that, I'll just set her limit break to 4. Attack an opponent. Well, that's very straightforward. There we go. Final Heaven is now set, so she can start using that now. Alright, I'm going to call it an episode right here, and then the next part, you'll see me with a blue and green chocobo of opposing genders, and I'll probably have them all raced out. So, that'll take a while. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.